Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthony Austin, and I'm the chairman of the board for One Hope United. It is my very, very high pleasure to stand before you today to welcome you to our fundraising event. Yes, this is a fundraising luncheon called Thriving Together. And the reason it's thriving together, at least one reason why it is because it really takes a public-private partnership in order for us to be successful as an organization. And that's why that theme is so important for us. And the funds that we raise today are really going to help us in our dedicated efforts to empower children and families. We've been doing this for over 150 years. So we're not new at it, and I think we're pretty good at it. And so when people think about where their funds need to go, you'd want to have a degree of confidence that they're going to be put to good use. And I can assure you that that will happen here. And I want to start by just giving a couple of thank yous out, if I could, to Chris and Kamala Griffin for allowing us to use this very, very beautiful room here. And they're sitting right over there. And we're just so grateful for them stepping up and lending more a helping hand to help to pull all this together. This is Kamala's second year in doing this. Is not her first. And you can tell she just gets better and better and better at doing it. And we are very, very grateful to USG, Chris, and to you, Kamala, for the work that you're doing on this board. Yeah, you can clap. That's a good one. Yeah, Kamala does not know it yet, but there are other assignments coming her way. But she hasn't agreed to them yet, but she will. We're also honored to have the Lieutenant Governor here with us today, who you'll get a chance to meet, Juliana Stratton, who is in our midst. And I just want to thank her for accepting our invitation to join us today at really the first time we've ever done a luncheon, and so there'll be more about her in just a moment. One Hope United is committed to assisting children and families with everything that we do, from child care services to early childhood learning to counseling services to residential services to behavioral health services. We're kind of a one-stop, does it all kind of an organization, and we do so much more. And we serve clearly over 10,000 children and families every year. And we are so happy to do that. And with the funds that we raise and with the partnerships that we have, we'll be able to do even more, in the future. We don't just help families in Illinois, but this is where our roots were born, here in Illinois. But we do have other operations, if you will, in Florida, also in Missouri. And clearly, we want to grow. We want to do more. But we want to do more in Illinois, too, because there's so much work that has to be done here. So our goal is to continually to have a safe, vibrant, healthy environment for every child and every family that's under our watchful eye. And we will remain proactive in that mission as we go about our daily duties. I want to just take one moment and just ask all of our board members to just stand for 1 second, because there's a number of board members here, and if you would just stand so that they can recognize you for all the work that you do in helping our organization to move along. There they are. Thank you. So without staying in front of your food too much more, man does not like to come between a speech between people and their food. So I'm gonna shorten this up just a little bit, but I want to take just a moment also to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, Ms. Juliana Stratton. She is going to be our esteemed keynote speaker, and she has been a very tireless advocate for education and for empowerment. She's had a remarkable journey that's really been an unwavering commitment to uplifting communities, fostering inclusivity, and ensuring that every child has access to a quality education. Throughout her career, She's worked tirelessly to break down barriers and empower individuals and to empower individuals, from every walk of her life. She's been dedicated to fostering positive change, aligning perfectly with the mission of One Hope United as we strive to provide high early education to every child. If you would just join me now in welcoming her to the podium.
Oh, goodness. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Greetings, everyone. I am Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton, and I use she, her pronouns. Thank you, Anthony, for that warm introduction and for your leadership as board chair. And of course, thank you to President and CEO, Dr. Montorio Archer, for your steadfast leadership in the efforts to uplift children and families. To the entire One Hope United team and board, thank you for all of your passion and hard work that you pour into improving lives and helping communities. And thank you to USG for hosting us today, for your support of One Hope United's mission and your work to be a good community steward by uplifting these causes. I also want to thank my friends and former colleagues of the Illinois General Assembly who are joining us today. And I want all of you to know that they have been working extremely hard on behalf of the people of Illinois, just having passed our 5th balanced budget. I hope you all like that news. And they're always focused on the efforts that provide opportunities to communities across our state. I certainly want to give a hearty congratulations to today's honoree, John Rogers of Ariel Investments. You are certainly worthy of today's award. It is so great to be with all of you, and we're here today because we know that we can all come to the table to do the work so that we can thrive together. And what does it mean to thrive? Well, it means recognizing that our future depends on each of us having the tools to succeed. It means understanding that we want a better world for our own children, but not just our own children. We want a better world for all children, and recognizing that the children across our state are our babies. Frederick Douglass put it best when he said, "It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men," which I'll adapt for our purposes today and say, it's easier to build strong children than to repair broken adults. Frederick Douglass knew that education was the key, and it's where we needed to focus our efforts to build a brighter future. So if we want strong, resilient, well-rounded adults to take our state further, who are equipped with the knowledge to contribute to our economy and bring their talents to a variety of sectors, who have a stable foundation of social, emotional skills to be well and thrive with the best outcomes, then we must invest in our children. We must create the framework so they will be ready to become lifelong learners who will one day change the world. Really, we must give them a smart start, and Illinois is ramping up efforts to do just that. We have been hard at work furthering our commitment to children and families across our state. The fiscal year 24 budget, again, our 5th balanced budget, is delivering on that promise through our Smart Start Illinois plan and historic investments to support the next generations from cradle to career. But before I dive into what we're doing at the state level, I think it's best that we start with a big picture view first and reflect on what makes this moment so important. You see, as leaders, we recognize that we each play a critical role in building the future we wish to create. And it goes without saying that there are already change makers making an impact on lives in communities, providing care and support. We see the dedication and heart that drives organizations like One Hope United. Each year, your organization serves over 10,000 children and families, providing a range of holistic solutions that are essential to living and being well. From education centers and residential programs to child and family services and behavioral health resources, you are standing in the gap. And I commend the leadership and staff on the ground who are there for our communities. We shine a light on you and organizations like yours because we see how vital the services you provide are. And we've also seen the challenges. See, the reality is, for far too long, many of our human services organizations, our child care centers, were deprived of the stability they need to maintain their work or reach farther into communities. And for too long, inequities in access and support have harmed the quality of life for families and for professionals in the early childhood field. For example, data on child care workers who are majority women and who are predominantly people of color show that they are paid $39,000 less compared to the average national salary. And across the nation, more than 50% of people live in a child care desert. For rural communities, that number is even higher. And that's why when we came into office, we acted decisively to make history in our investments in early childhood education and development. During the pandemic, when many of our child care facilities were struggling to operate under the strain and disruption caused by COVID-19, we focused on responding urgently to build the infrastructure for a strong child care network. We delivered the largest early childhood appropriations in the history of our state at $1 billion to child care providers so they could continue providing their care with adequate staffing. We implemented a permanent reimbursement rate increases to help pay staff and ensure children had the best learning environments. And now we're taking it to the next level, and we're making history yet again. We're making it clear to families, organizations, early childhood professionals, and educators across Illinois that we are not just united in our shared goal of ensuring our babies have the best start in life. We're making it clear that we are a family, that in Illinois we take care of each other and celebrate the members of our family who are at the core of defining who we are and who we will become. We raise up our future leaders when we ensure that they have the foundation of a quality education, that they have support from day one in preschool to their last day of college. You know, studies show that by age 5, 90% of a child's brain has already developed. So we must take the critical steps to touch their lives and teach them well before that. Smart Start Illinois is the plan that can and will achieve this by providing preschool, access to preschool for every single 3- and 4-year-old in our state. And these critical steps are made by you, and they're made by me, but mostly by our early childhood professionals. They are family. Family because they come to work every day to foster a love of learning that children will hold on to for the rest of their lives. And these professionals deserve the respect and attention that shows that they are invaluable in this family unit. Smart Start Illinois provides that by working toward stable funding for high-quality programming pushed forward by an expanded workforce that can succeed right alongside the next generation. And the parents and guardians in rural and urban regions who are working, going to school, or finding the next opportunity that would allow them to put food on the table. To the Black and brown families in child care deserts who have felt that their needs have gone unseen and unheard. They are all part of our family too. I know how impactful it can be to have opportunities to strive for more, to feel like your future matters. And I say this not only as your Lieutenant Governor, but I say it as the mom of 4 daughters, as a working mother who understands what it's like when you know you have a job to do and you know your children deserve the very best start in life. But without adequate support, it isn't always clear how you can manage to pursue your dreams for yourself and for your children. I stand here before you today because access to childcare for my daughters has allowed me to do the work that I needed to do. It allowed me to focus on using my voice to make a call for justice and equity in policymaking throughout our state so that I can do my part in opening doors for others and showing that they are not alone. I am committed to this work, and I want the people of our state to know that you can imagine something bigger and greater for your child, your career, and your family, because we are already laying out the vision for them to get there today. I'll add that we didn't just stop at investments in early childhood. We're providing support every step of the way in a child's educational career. This budget also directs funding to our most vulnerable and underserved school districts to address the strain of the nationwide teacher shortage. We're again increasing evidence-based funding for K through 12 education, and we're investing in scholarships for aspiring educators from diverse backgrounds so students can be taught by people who look like them and understand their perspectives. Outside of education, we're also taking a comprehensive approach to addressing the disparities that can cause trauma and stress, so families and communities can have the tools to reach their full potential. And this includes funding to support children's behavioral health and bold investments to fight housing and food insecurity. Because everyone in this room knows that you can't learn if you're hungry or don't have a stable, safe place to sleep at night. We are forging ahead, writing a new chapter in Illinois, one where we are moving forward together. And I'm confident that we will reach the brighter tomorrow every Illinoisan deserves because we're paving the way side by side. I can't wait to see what we will accomplish next and how we'll continue to harness the power that we all have in all of our respective roles to soar higher and to thrive together. I close with one of my favorite African proverbs that says, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. To do the work that we need to do for the children of the state of Illinois and the families of the state of Illinois, we have to do this work together. And if we do so, we will thrive together. Thank you so much, and it's now my pleasure to pass it over to One Hope United's Chief Advancement Officer, Damon Cates. Thank you.
Well, thank you everyone for being here. We want to thank the Lieutenant Governor for those really, really inspiring words. We'll now enjoy lunch, and we'll begin the program in a few minutes. So thank you all again for being here, and enjoy your lunch.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Charles Montorio Archer, the President and CEO of One Hope United, and I want to welcome and thank you for being here for our first Thriving Together Luncheon. So thank you very much. Every year, in honor of our spring event, we identify an individual who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the community, and we present them with the prestigious Chairman's Award, now known as the Thriving Together Chairman's Award. This year, we are thrilled to present this award to an exceptional individual, founder, co-CEO, and Chief Investment Officer of Ariel Investments, Mr. John Rogers, Jr. Through his leadership at Ariel Investments, Mr. Rogers has championed diversity and inclusion, empowering individuals from all walks of life to thrive and to succeed. He has been driven and, interestingly enough, empowering individuals from all walks of life to thrive and succeed. He has his 3 interns here who I want to acknowledge because I'm happy that they're able to see us today, so I'm glad you're here with us as well. He has been a driving force in fostering economic opportunities, especially in marginalized communities, and he has made a lasting difference in creating pathways to success for underserved youth. John, OHU, and our communities could not be more proud of all you have accomplished and for all that you do to champion permanent change in the most marginalized and vulnerable communities. It is our great pleasure to honor you with the One Hope United 2023 Thriving Together Chairman's Award. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you. They told me to be brief, and so first and foremost, I want to thank all of you for being here, taking time out of your busy day to support such a great organization like One Hope United. It's just been it's been exciting to get to know a lot more about this wonderful organization as we prepared for today's honor. I want to thank the chairman, Anthony Austin, Dr. Archer, USG for its leadership in hosting us today, and recognizing Ariel Investments. You know, it's an appropriate year to recognize us. We're 40 years old this year, so we're celebrating our 40th anniversary, and we truly are committed to Chicago. As all of you know, Chicago is this unique community where the business sector works together with the political sector and the nonprofit sector to make Chicago strong. And the work of the Civic Committee and many of the other organizations are just so important to keeping our city vital. And we continue to be just totally committed. We always hear about these other companies moving away. That's something we would never contemplate because we love Chicago so much and so many of its anchor institutions. Finally, I would just say that Melody Hobson, our co-CEO, shares in that vision and believes in it. And the institutions that we've been engaged and involved in Chicago have been really important to us. You know, she chairs After School Matters. I'm vice chairman of the University of Chicago and on the Obama Foundation board. We're very engaged in many, many, many other organizations, but it's because we love our city so much. So we really greatly appreciate this recognition. Thank you so much, and I'll thank all of my Ariel employees for all of the hard work and effort because they care so deeply about our community as well as building Ariel into hopefully the foremost financial services and mutual fund company around. So thank you so much.
This program is set up for the community, you know. A lot of times these programs are set for working class people, which makes them feel at home. And for us to provide them these services, you know, they need to feel at home.
One Hope is very flexible with me. So like I was able to work full time and they're so great with the kids. It feels like a home away from home.
The teachers, They really care. They take the time to learn the children individually and make sure that whatever they're teaching them is geared like directly towards that child, so that way whatever they're learning soaks in.
I enjoy teaching kids, and every day they show me something new, or they show me I taught them something. I am an advocate for children, like they're listening, they're looking up to me. I feel like a role model.
I think overall, staff are amazing. Everybody care, and then family support, and that's awesome part. Everything make it, all the people in the center make everything easier.
Parents and their children get to have the support and guidance and overall compassion necessary to help them be prepared to start the formal education process when they go up to kindergarten.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cree Thurman, and I am the Center Director at One Hopes United Joliet Early Learning Center. As a Hope member, I am thrilled to share not only my experience as a One Hope United staff member, but also a mother of 2 children who are enrolled in our child care center in Joliet. One Hope United. One Hope United offers many different programs and services, including early learning, behavioral health, transitional living programs, foster care, and adoption. That's just to name a few. That's one reason when I saw the position open for an assistant director / parent educator at One Hope United, I applied for that job. To be able to work for and work with an organization filled with dedicated and talented people who want to help others and who want to be able to provide for others was exactly the answer to my question. I asked myself as I finished my degree, how can I better support children and families? I started off as a teacher assistant on the west side of Chicago in a preschool classroom back in 2011. And from the first day in the classroom, I knew that I chose the correct career for myself. My children in the classroom were my everything. All I ever thought about was, how can I continue to help my children and provide and have them improve and build a strong educational foundation? Years later, after a lot of dedication and hard work, I came across the assistant director position for One Hope United, and I did some research, and I realized that One Hope United was everything that I've been waiting for. When I started at Joliet Early Learning Center, my child and I were welcomed with open arms by the staff, the families, and the children. My center staff and the rest of our Hope members, without fail, give much of themselves every day. We work in human services, and it is with each and every individual in mind that we provide the care that we do. At One Hope United, we have 6 core values, and one that stands out to me is always keep improving. From the start of my career, I always wanted to keep improving because I knew if I can continue to improve, that I knew the children in my care and the families will be able to improve as well. I like to share a poem that I wrote that corresponds to that core value. Always keep improving. It speaks to me. It has me thinking truthfully. At ease I feel when you look at me, so pure, so innocent, you come to me. Always, always keep improving. For every he, she, they, them, the voice they don't have, we must speak for them. Always keep improving. For every child and family, a life without limits is our hope for you throughout all of One Hope United too. I'd now like to turn over the program back to our president and CEO, Thank you for coming today to support early learning and all of the amazing life-changing programs and services at One Hope United. Thank you.
Thank you, Cree, for those words. And thank you for that poem that I should get an email about soon. I would also like to acknowledge at this time and express my deepest appreciation for the individuals who play a pivotal role in shaping One Hope United's vision and guiding our mission towards success. First, I'd like to recognize our board of directors who have joined us for this event today. You heard from Anthony Austin and you saw them stand up today, so thank you all. Will you please stand when I call your names? They want you to stand again. Our current board chair, Anthony Austin. Our incoming chair, board chair, Chris Hoffman. Of the board of directors, Carmela Griffin, Jerry Howelson, Cindy Miller-Lusignan, Patrick Kingston, Garrett Johnson, and Jeremy Harvey. Thank you very much. I would also like to acknowledge former board member Emily Sabi. Our board of directors have proven exemplary leadership and unwavering dedication to our mission. I thank them for all they do and for them being here today. Secondly, I'd like to recognize a special guest of honor, Johnny Milos Finch. Johnny, where are you? I saw you earlier. Hi, Johnny. Johnny, your continued support and guidance will continue to impact One Hope United for many generations. Thank you for being here. And lastly, I'd like to recognize our senior leadership team. Will the chiefs please stand? There's Antoine Chapeau, Chris Nordlow, Damon Cates, Nicole. Thank you very much. And since we're doing that, I would also like to take this time in the middle of the program, to recognize all of our Hope members. If you can stand and give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. At One Hope United, our mission is to protect children, strengthen families, and stabilize communities. We are committed to creating a world where every child, regardless of their circumstances, has the opportunity to thrive. We firmly believe that investing in early learning and child development is the key to building a brighter future for all of our communities. Early childhood is a crucial stage in a child's life. It lays the foundation for their physical, emotional, and intellectual well-being. Research consistently shows that high-quality early learning experiences have a profound and lasting impact on a child's future success in school and later on in life. One Hope United is dedicated to providing comprehensive, evidence-based programs and services that support children, youth, and families during these crucial and critical years. We understand that early learning is not just about what kids learn. It encompasses social, emotional, physical development, as well as so much more. Our approach focuses on nurturing the whole child, ensuring that they have the tools that they need to reach their full potential. We are proud, very proud of our commitment to quality, as evidenced by our accreditation for the national organizations, such as the National Association for Education of Young Children, NAEYC. This recognition speaks to our dedication to providing the highest standards of care and education for young children. But our work does not stop there. Within the four walls of our centers, One Hope United is actively engaging in advocacy efforts, collaborating with policymakers and stakeholders to shape policy and systems that prioritize early learning and child development. We firmly believe that every child deserves high-quality early education and later education as well, regardless of their zip codes or socioeconomic status. We are also proud of our partnerships with families who recognize that their parents and caregivers are a child's first and most important teachers. And as we witnessed by Cree when she spoke earlier, we provided resources, training, and support to empower parents to be actively involved in their child's learning journey. By working together, we can create a strong foundation that will set children on a path to success in the future. As we reflect on our impact and our work, we are inspired by the countless success stories of our children, youth, and families that we serve. One Hope United proudly serves and advocates for everyone to thrive by providing early education, residential supports, transitional living supports, child welfare supports, community-based supports, you name it, we are going to be the organization that does it. We are here committed to creating a continuum of community, a continuum or community of care so that youth and families we serve overcome adversity, reach their full potential, transform their lives, and build brighter futures. However, we cannot achieve these outcomes alone. It takes the collaborative effort of all of you in this room with individuals, organizations, and communities coming together to support early learning, child development, and all other community supports. I invite each of you to continue to join us in this mission. Whether it's through volunteering or spreading awareness or providing financial support, which is always important, your involvement can make a tangible difference in the lives of children, youth, and families. In conclusion, One Hope United is deeply committed to the work that we do for everybody because we believe that investing in everybody is the only way we can fully invest in the future. Together, let us continue to create a world where every child, youth, and family has the opportunity to succeed, where hope and possibility know no bounds. Thank you for your continued support, and together, let's continue to build a brighter future so we can thrive together. Thank you very much. On behalf of One Hope United, we would like to extend our sincere appreciation to all of our sponsors whose support has been invaluable in making this first luncheon a special occasion for us all. We simply would not be able to accomplish this without your support, and we thank you for your continued partnership. Please join me in applauding our sponsors and donors for their unwavering commitment to this mission. They gave me so much to speak. Thank you, Damon. We have continued today with a collective mission to make a lasting impact on the lives of our children and families. A gift today helps us continue to strengthen our wraparound services and continuum of care from Hope Houses in Florida to counseling services at our Kenwood and Springfield centers to our early learning centers in Bridgeport and Waukegan, to our residential campuses in Lake Villa and Centralia, and to over 30 other sites where we are changing people's lives. With the support of individuals like you, individuals who believe in this mission, you are the cornerstone for a brighter future for what we do. Your presence signifies your commitment, and I urge you to continue to work with me and this organization for future and additional support. Our goal today is set at an ambitious $150,000. I am thrilled to announce that thanks to the incredible generosity of our donors, the Young family, Christopher and Carmela Griffin, Garrett and Jocelyn Johnson, we have already raised an additional $12,500 today, bringing our total to just over $131,000. To each person in this room, our sponsors, our donors, and every single attendee, your contribution and presence has made a real difference. However, our journey is not complete yet. We still need your support to help reach our goal and continue to deliver essential programs and services. Every donation, no matter the amount, has the power to create meaningful change. There are donation cards at your table, and Hope members are circulating them if you need it. We thank you for any additional support you can give us today as we continue to reach towards our goal. At One Hope United, we have a tradition of pausing and celebrating mission moments. Mission moments are those special occasions that remind us of the times when we and others are making a difference in the world. I would like to dedicate today's mission moment to recognizing a remarkable partner who has gone above and beyond in their commitment to our cause. It is with great honor that we present special recognition to USG Corporation, its wonderful staff, and its remarkable CEO, Chris Griffin, for their extraordinary generosity and tireless dedication to making a difference in the world and supporting One Hope United. USG, a leader in construction material industries, has not only opened their hearts, but also their doors to us. By their generosity providing the space, USG has shown the deep commitment to communities that we serve. It also shows that USG has extraordinary leadership in Chris Griffin. Chris, come and join me. We present this plaque to Chris and USG as a symbol of gratitude and appreciation for USG's invaluable partnership. This plaque represents more than a physical token. It embodies the spirit of a collaboration and the power of collective action in creating positive change. I told you I was going to embarrass you. Yeah. It serves as a reminder of the lasting impact that can be achieved when organizations and communities come together to share a vision. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You want to take it away? Let's say something.
You didn't write a speech for me. As I look out here, for those of you who might not be aware, you're actually sitting in our cafeteria. And this is the biggest group we've had since pre-COVID. Can you just stay? It's amazing we've got all of you here today. We're having a harder time getting our employees to come to the caf. We are enjoying this moment, so thank you. And thank you, Charles. Thank you to the One Hope team. Thank you to all of our guests. For those of you who don't know USG, the people of USG have called Chicago home for 122 years. We are the inventor of many of the building systems that you take for granted every day in your life. And it would be easy to think about USG, the United States Gypsum Company, as just a building materials manufacturer. But that's not how we see ourselves. We see ourselves that we are in the community building business. And we have thousands of people across North America, in fact, tens of thousands of people around the world that are trying to make tomorrow a home for all of us. One Hope United is in the community serving business. They serve families in need. Carmel and I are just a small piece. We feel so privileged and so lucky to help to try and make this organization to continue to thrive. If you are not on that journey with One Hope United today, please join us. It is a remarkable mission, remarkable people, and hopefully today helps inspire more to join us on this mission. Thank you for being at USG. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon again, everyone. As we approach the conclusion of this wonderful afternoon, I want to further acknowledge the power of coming together as a community to create meaningful change. Throughout this event, we have heard inspiring stories, gained valuable insights, and witnessed firsthand the impact of One Hope United's work in transforming lives. I want to also express my deepest appreciation to our distinguished speakers, our generous sponsors, thank you, and our remarkable guests. Your unwavering support and dedication to our cause fuel our determination to continuing what we do. And before we depart, I'm also very pleased to announce that during lunch, we had some additional commitments, and we have exceeded our $150,000 goal. So I very much want to thank those of you who have joined us, and there's still time, so if others want to participate, we'd appreciate it. Thank you again for being a part of Thriving Together. As we've shown here today, together we can build a brighter future where everyone has a chance to thrive and succeed. Your continued support will make a lasting impact, and we look forward to our journey together ahead. Thank you very much.